clubs to be taking decisions quickly. We need to have a conversation about it. Another discussions was said in one seminar, of course, we the part 2. Yantuas way. Barcelona for Eco Asia. The last time about Eco Asia. In fact, acho. Na I was some question back a crowd ho. Nyamia Duma Sunday. Yes, 27th. Omane vessel copy for the bebo. No mabo FC Soil. On the 31st. Na omabo day gufuono on August 4th. And san omabo komu. Ewo the sa one gampa cap no. When clubs are Barcelona kobo. Say John clubs. Oh, come on. Say John clubs. But option in US so buja for Kopeka Kraba.
Of course, can
what I say. You know, honestly, pre-season at Barcelona I'm not too comfortable with it because Obebo Vissel Kobe, FC Soil, no abo Degu FC. Kakra was rock kakra Como. What I say, me more about room ho. The arrangement na yaba. I don't know when you'll be watching this, but nyame atumwa Wednesday, which is tomorrow. A Ghana time 7:30 anopa. Barcelona be final training. Almost Sport City ho. What I say? Then Thursday, Ghana time be 9. Ne team no 8 from the El Prat Airport. No mako Kansai International Airport Japan. You say flights near 12 hours. Sikapenda for move. Friday, which is the 25th of July. Ghana time be anajumu baby. Omkwako drew the following day. Patch what I say. Omkwako drew Japan wa straight. Na omkwako da Kobe Poto Pie Hotel. The one some bro actually. Omunya kodru na omoje omahumi hia na fe o ma start training enso ewo ho o me training twice Saturday no a na Saturday o me san so aye training to me training sa na until say on be bo na arrangement no ewa bebre ni nyina na ye say ewo say omukọ na omukọ ye ho arrangement ba ko mienu miensa bi na omukọ South Korea so me call South Korea after Japan no. Hotel am the Barcelona paying for no my arrangements in ye benya hotels no Charlie no crew baby o 4 Seasons Hotel
baby
South Korea ho enti we so Japan de no hotel on bedani Kobe enti hotel ni enti Potopia hotel ewa Japan and about kono so almost South Korea baby on bedani. I don't be Ukruma Hana.
Kruma. The Africa na
Ghana.
Me home.
Obeyi me unsa Barcelona supporters ni be raise questions. Raise concerns. Say pre-season one hwe ni ya omunya ni yi. But Sikapedie edinipa be kwechiri Madrid for almost started pre-season, but when you scar from the Club World Cup, Barcelona also needs money to get to the 1:1. Yes, just in free ho.
One of the markets our football more a supply the Asian market.
Very well.
And Manchester United as a club. So Russia Timothy pre-season but who Asia pay Manchester United. They have a lot of fan base over there. And anytime BR teams in the call on Biano, omo person omo pull omo baby teams no. It is because it's omo ni sad no like how do they get these teams around? And imagine the number of years are Eddie and Sana Barcelona Eco Asia this time around. And it's Okwa supporters no lovers of the club omo do football no ebe two about this minute. At the end of the day, say your paraphernalia has been Okwa they are going to make a lot of money. At the end of the day, games or gate proceeds, they are going to make a lot of money. Whatever way it is, our club efforts to generate this Kebiano, Barcelona be generate a lot of money at their free. So for me, maybe I won't tell you, But Barcelona bobo kono panifoso be bi na wase.
No correct.
Barcelona needs money. And at this moment, a debia club necessary or ye be an sika babiano. It was a club near side the corner. If only a legal means.
And if it's going to affect the main team, so swear.
Kwaku problem our supporters need be work and it's a preseason no omu hu basa say ebia obebo high profile games. But coach be an kwan person of us any preseason.
So coach in the honestly, you know very well Senka e woni pemu a. Me sure some kwaku boss are friendly games no.
Kwaku but high profile games no. Any time be an was a team koko boy no. The Barcelona team we are talking about. A dear by a dear partner Hansi Flick ko akoshe with team no.
Send ye Ibiana say new players but Ibia or person try something different.
And those new players no. Hwanyamwa, Ronnie Badge, Marcus Rashford. These are players that almost man starters for Barcelona bobo kodemu. Team ni wo hono dada. The already existing team and then the core wo hono dada. It will be young normal games be. Not those players and other positions, you know, or they are try with the system of person obo. No one some be fit into the system. Say Abia high profile games are. Abia, let's assume without admitting. Abia unya Bayern Munich biabo. Abia unya Liverpool biabo. Abia unya PSG biabo. Ebimpo na those new players no. And to me, I need that room to operate because a big game. Once it is a high profile game. It's in a friendly there, but the way we are saying now, Baba, highly competitive.
Very well.
And see, almost per se, I am low profile games. Normally, test the system, no. Any new players now, airborne. And one of my coach, a friend is a Hansi Flick.
So feel say it is okay.
For me, I feel it is okay.
Well, anyway,
the coach need a new there. Ebian Kameko for an exception, but coach need a coach on it team in the Wohodada. My main for bit is Zabi Alonso. Example, he's a new manager into a team where the previous season, Romode one conquer. And to no being here to say the Club World Cup. Now, man, the reality check of the Real Madrid team. But the Barcelona team we are talking about is already in existence. And now all your additions. Additions now, Urban Sumpa, almost may started to. And to the core of the team will order that. Or when the team, I almost tell the system in the philosophy I say. And to your normal games, no, they are testing new players. No, any academy boys, no, they are mobile team in the Hokeke.
Matsuwa say, but if it had been games against Abia mid-table clubs in Europa, wouldn't it have been much better?
Oh, okay, no, so bad.
Okay,
those
anyway.
mid-table teams in Kenya,
but
provide that kind of competition.
No, does it justify
standards?
Fine,
but said they can, you know, Barcelona share a lot of options. Financially, they need money.
And the Club World Cup here.
Club World Cup.
Say Barcelona fans, no, any have fin any other place in the yes, say for so be in so. But clearly,
it is because you weren't part. Anything else in here.
Well, anyway.
Club World Cup, no, say almost 4 years. Say, see, there are clubs almost in common.
I don't know. She says, Sicano.
Microphone and Wadodo.
Of course, Mr. Chelsea for 4 years new year.
The way a Club World Cup then. The way I enjoy Club World Cup. 4 years of World Cup.
Now say World Cup into the Club World Cup.
A Club World Cup. But the World Cup, you say you're born in Yasia. 4 years.
And the crown person.
The national teams. And the community.
Almost 3 years. Almost 3 years.
So, until for me, they me feel like a Club World Cup. No, okay, you 2 years.
On better so I'm Chelsea enjoying the 4 years in we.
Chelsea did 4 years.
Now for mine 2 years. Most of clubs now a push for Man U for account. When I say more, you born on one day. Crowd to me mobi. What I say, make a man. You don't say your previous video. Squad na aircon na Harry Maguire count. Among for bisa Magua say problem being one. Nyame aduma oba. See, oba join the team in H3. Team star player. I know what you're honor. All is fine now. I will be traveling tomorrow to meet up with the squad. Thanks for your consent. Here, star players is only what. Asamwaba. Victor Gyökeres so the Martin say, a likely say oba cross Singapore street. Na wakwa ne niema no so ewo ho. Nti no say problem be any ho. Chelsea for san so aba back for Abrantia ye friend Kobe Mainoo na Chelsea for ne Kobe Mainoo de omo kwa kakra na omo ba omo kwa kakra matesa omo san so aba bio Kobe Mainoo no Now saying I say onye happy na because mas enrechi not Tottenham for na ye no gidi say omo ahwehwem say boy no onye happy obesom kofa ne free ho. But then again, Jabi Alonso so yes we inform every single player was squad in match roller obe play. Inti unya boni bi ma o ya we also catch a play bia. So we a squad player we ya we Ibrahim Diaz de catch and say obey a rotational player. Or no general Eddie Atum. What I say. After so Corinthians dealer or money Memphis Depay hono. My friend meeting sombra. So person to so Brazil wa na kitu anonte so. Omomano Brazil for say Brazil come some the reals saying bear 6 million reals, which is got say a main dollars my bear $1 million. In the club no. It's ya kakra na company bi etu kakra mo says wintimi sustain it ntomra na omunye negotiations na for your month so Atlanta for asa catch the Inter Milan for say sa 40 million now the 45 about almost think of for no munye serious 50 no so beji come and pay the money ho opening first half
Kobe Mainoo a situation with Manchester United.
But anyway, Marcus Rashford are signing this year until they flow.
Okay. I feel say Akwadane be on happy. Or Manchester United make a way because anyone name Kobe Mainoo as a central midfielder, of which he performs very well in that particular role for Manchester United. Bobo offensive midfield. There are times I'll be born number 10 obetimi performing. But Ruben Amorim at a point now or testing near maybe. And this all here Manchester United last season in the Europa League. There were times now the double number 10s, you know, na opushi Kobe Mainoo and then Niko Jinata position. No, there were times na Kwadane more conkind. There were times I know nya goes the Manchester United in that position, but the player wasn't happy with the kind of role a coach in the day man. But onya the man was say bonus because say one man o kwa na bench. And I always say it's a football no a talent exhibition. Uba and obi ehun de otimi ye. One ma ye hu de wo mumpo na nkambe so obi adi ho nkomo na obi ababa be foul. Until the player was quiet ana obon nkaka nti omo hwe ade ne from afar no and eye dan nkomo so be koso won chen de bia me ka se wiase na ye wo no obi nua na obi adamfo ye obi adamfo. These clubs and the players and the agencies they work hand in hand. Nti eye dan am ye sure say nkomo bi akoso won chen ama omo hu akoda ne situation. And was Akwada and happy at Manchester United and Obepeto Obefio. Aside and on Ruben Amorim has that kind of control at Manchester United team anymore. So we a player now won't fit into the scheme of work. Now when you're ready, so adjust here. No person will call them.
Isn't it the same mistake we here for Ten Hag and we the same mistake for Ruben Amorim?
For the mistake there, Manchester better was why because Mr. Sawayare now Chinia now when you no bi kire say kosa papa we ho na betimi asa wo yare na okoduru ho no para o de mawo para obi anim say odi nsuo de agu anum no amene na o ka kire say yampara nefa sra omoma so o ho beto wa wo beye
na wakobaako o ka kire say yes no wa ya anyeyi ade na still now go so yes because my fear is that your statistics in this year abigi na nyema nko ya mfa Manchester United na mo pamu Ruben Amorim coach for Robert no so be say bibia sa be start everything again.
And the problem now is that so when ja Amorim so amana anya de opese oya na yem fa na say bia Kobe Mainoo atena Garnacho atena because me Garnacho Manchester United they turn me for aso. Okay, I feel he's one for the future.
Yeah,
but clearly coach in peno it is a man atena na ommobo na wutuaneka. That is another problem. Team na ye di ne ho nkomo ne ye team asesi amene wo kasa ni sika sam nye.
Hey, Edio.
Enti e ya de bia wo hu.
Maminka
ko yeso wo fa na ntini kuro no. Wa mia kuro ni tu. Umia nso ye wo fa ase ne ya. Maminka
mbom na menka we nchiro se. Unse ewia na me discuss ya ka cho se per my investigations Manchester United for no on better striker or English Premiership experience. Yeah. Fabrizio ma confirm story ni sisia. I almost say Nicolas Jackson. I say, oh, I didn't make us now. Oh, I didn't make us now also. I didn't. Nico say, or you open to play for Manchester United. We will be mobile because Champions League mumbobi. Oh, Anyamina okay. Nicolas Jackson is open to Manchester United even without Champions League football.
Oh, about Manchester say you more Champions League.
Bobo, he's
open to the move.
Move for captain.
And I make say captain there.
This is only the who mobile.
Hey, and you. And I make say obey open to the move because it's a chance you.
Just for me for money for. To me, I have told Nicolas Jackson, Mama.
The Coco emblem Chelsea. So Manchester United to Nicolas Jackson and Manchester United nepe. Last time he didn't come on and America say Oli Watkins and the kind of striker me feel Manchester United pay. And that's what Manchester United fa. Because United being here Obia. The numbers never show not be anymore for Indiana. But if Nicolas Jackson is the kind of striker Manchester United be far, then Oli Watkins will be far better. Per the experience, per the numbers, and the consistency in the Premier League.
Okay, it makes a lot of sense.
Of course. Because Nicolas Jackson, they unconvincing me. I'm say he's a striker, but to me about baby be extraordinary for Manchester United.
Now, Ko is say Nyame Aduma, December be 30 years, Oli Watkins.
Kwaku, Manchester United has bought players at normal age and also. Manchester United the top one person at the age also. At the end of the day, he came and he delivered.
Nico no so our prospects ana. No, but you see, the reason why coach in a pen and they say oppress well. The pressing game no and ama coach no is show interest e wonimu.
Yeah, Koku press je body. Down to me for body there.
They say no kwa kra ne say. They say no kwa kra ne say. Mompa na.
Asamo boate no press pa o. And I have said jalo kwa.
They say mompa na.
Koku Nicolas Jackson dey me amete ha dey mempe. Say order to Manchester United number 9 and 1. He's an upgrade.
Over Hoyland and Joshua Zesky.
So last season the numbers will league me clear. He was better than them. No credit eba akope. Me no credit. Or share 10 goals in the Premier League. Manchester United number 9 will be able to share 10 goals. He's an upgrade over those two. But I know the type of striker in Manchester United in here. And A being so na Obama na Baba befa because Manchester United has gotten players on the double number 10. Last season no numbers ne was through. But Sir Nicolas Jackson mo beba be Manchester United there. And they say nanka ebeti me convert to obiti say Rashford nanka watana no abo number 9 ama Manchester. I feel he's going to be a better number 9 than these players are able to.
Mwanka sana mo club moon run in you with all due respect.
Seriously speaking,
because club is stable biano. The structure no sporting directors no one they check the direction of the club. With all due respect, Chelsea players no motor no and Mariska neto.
Yeah.
Mo be kire wa adwen die. Omo fu say wo so mo fa omo be fa because club no want structure. China bi wo be ko. Net Ten Hag abeto over 600 million pounds amamo amfa. Wo san so ejaya mo rim say hwe young talent say mempe Garnacho na muti odin na boy na obekokwa
one for the future.
Boys ni bia oja omo kwan. It is not as if say they are bad players. Say attitude no problem. But bibi sa no se coach no crime pa munloni omo out. Let me give you one example. Here, Chelsea for say, omo plan say, place omo babeton we no, omo pebe 500 million pounds. For less than mamma me had. And I'm sure say you be no, 500 then you possible so many. Moment me your bear 350 be.
At least 250
squad. George Petrovic de omo tonwaji. What is 28 million euros. No ni Madueke 60 million euros done. Kepa 5.8 million euros done. Bashi Humphries we bought by no Chelsea for a ton 16.9 done. Say Raheem Sterling almost 23 million euros. Nkunku almost 50 million euros. Joao Felix almost 50 million euros. Renato Viega up 40 million euros. Asel Disasi up 30 million euros. Kani Chukwuemeka up 46 million euros. Amando Broya up 34.5 million euros. Alfie Mona Broya Alfie Gilchrist almost 5.8 million euros. Nicolas Jackson bear 92 points and I say 115, but basically me I should say a bear less. Benchewell omunya for valuation into so Leslie Guchuku omunya for valuation into so estimation say they are looking at something around 483.6 million euros to 506 million euros. Now possibly omutimi nyasa but omutimi nya be 400 bi won obi plans are why
Chelsea ye deals we know 200 and 250 krana. Chelsea has done very well.
wow, business, proper
very,
business,
very well. One kasa unim, you've always been saying this. Manchester United in him tone.
most so na mo chief negotiator o me who club
Matter Griffiths.
Say mo bo officer man mutu ya ne kaye den
Akonya no mo bo man said na me catch you say
Matthias
na wo sum santima ye
you pa
because I don't see anything is negotiating for the club. Club the negotiations are
but Chelsea are doing well.
Chelsea is extremely well.
Wow,
extremely well when it comes to transfer business. Or to ye. Or tongue to so the Chelsea tongue the nyam for so papa.
Pa.
Shanoni Madueke. It was clear Chelsea didn't need him.
Very well.
But what pep coin be what tone the ama Arsenal. Who say yes, Chelsea are a good business.
Very well.
So until it's one thing I was a club in the shot. For Manchester United there. Kwagu you go so ready ABC.
Say number 10 jersey the Madrid no senka small boy ne kopa da gole kopa but amfa mato say Kylian is ope nti no em say de ka kone de obujafo beje 10 na Çalhanoğlu agent Gordon Stepik oye Çalhanoğlu agent o say Çalhanoğlu bet na Inter Milan omuni Fenerbahce ni Galatasaray ni asembi o say boy ne nka say obeso fi club ni ko nti no the player no the clients ne bet na onko baby what I say assembly ni ho
assembly bi ho na emum bia na omaso ano na so modin commercial omontam
okay
because they see what club world cup ye nyina ehu ye after that and sema captain Lautaro Martinez ebe kafa ni teammate no ewa abonten for me I feel say it wasn't right but in 24 kasa bi ho almost say ebufu nim ni wuraba enti obu betimi afu na bia wo boss ba kran po kwan a wo de be fa so no uwi ansa na wo be kai say your boss ba e na wa ye ne sa na enti akoma ne ba na se de be si ni siwia how to handle the issue after everything and e the real deal and me sure say pen komo no mo kan nsem mo kan de then clearly ebia no ma sisi o montem we shouldn't downplay the performance of Akanji Çalhanoğlu in Inter Milan. He is the chief orchestrator in Inter Milan in Finfinho. In his absence Aslan in Ebo Club World Cup ni mi hu ya Akanji Çalhanoğlu ni wono mo na midfield ni o broken Aslan intimi nya adwuma ni ye Sadia na Çalhanoğlu ye obekọ goalkeeper hold defense no akọje ball no the ball na transit akọ che balls ne wani mu hono no in his absence there is nobody in the Inter Milan midfield team ya say adwuma no to perfection it is o jane man kwa de bia me kan ubenya other players omo beba ene de no kre soldier go soldier Cambaras remain the same that is very true but then again afei na wo kwa fa soldier foforo amana baba be ya adwuma be geni the experience na de wo hono ne wono dada ansana oko what shows say ebefa mpo a ebia na take more than a year ansana etimi afa if there is a way amone ne be kasa na ntiase aye adwuma to said your mo kan here I feel it is a step in the right direction akoda ntina no nsi afama Inter Milan boboku no
Al Ahly president El Khatib former player time I lali she kotoko no ona na ginam wako Barcelona na ewie okoshia wan Laporta nti Al Ahly president ne ka Barcelona ze um levels no zankofo no ko nti KFN senka na prinkra na ka sisi ana se Dalali ena wako hanka oni Barcelona fo ko yinfo ni but ni nyina obe ne de nkofo no mko mo nim chan nti ni hweka but ti ke he mami me hu ade bi sisi a mami Lukaku wait also Lukaku nkofo se osompa or you too heavy ujiri
that is the yate any wo hebo na
ba unti hu outim so ye too heavy
outim so ni mood
mam Jokeres kofi mam Jokeres o se
na zo no ni mood
o se me kra me hu ye ma dwen ko so me mu asim yo If you see who pow, I do say mana. I just say maybe. On the you go check Sergio Busquets, any Adama Traore, na Busquets mood. Echen Adama Traore. On say ni me boy too strange. Say a doctor say for no mo be chire mu yi. Pa we na ehun.
Lukaku ne Victor Gyökeres there. Honestly, off head. Who be say wine and mood and I say wine the song without showing these pictures on the screen.
Yeah.
Because we be able to Romelu Lukaku.
Me and Kasana, me who ye mashim. How is that possible?
And Ebiana, unto be man compared to Ebi another person. Ebi on only more hack, and I say we move do channel. But Ebiana did more do chain back on it to me one that's why active a chain back on. Ebiana Victor Gyökeres because me share Gyökeres boy, I will show that kind of signs as a player. Ebiana movements, slow. And I say be on your fast any idea was born so Emma mean but Romelu Lukaku who a couple of times and so on the part of Romelu Lukaku then I believe say Gyökeres get
Sunday we are strange because Emre be sense I make a coffee ye Adama Traore ne Busquets so dey because Busquets is someone who is very lean or it's fian pa but one of those days maybe a bar say Busquets more do champ because Adama Traore a macho man pa yes. But sometimes say na sad way nanga sana me nya doctors for no match me because we are or slim but e bia na the muscle more den
yes
hwe wa hwe
so go he macho man we pa ne afianga ya
wan o say na o ti bibi say na slim macho no ana because the many boy na strange but so be anything what you say okay say you know but they all see negotiations go so gidi Mainoo ne Jackson but masa my captain no for man o man the deputy captain what say we humu mobo mo sori anopa na mo kopa ne chew niko bebo mayo enye sa ochire bi na adwen sesa mo hwe your striker mo kwakofa no de chese mo kofa division 3 bi striker openyi sade na nka ambassa de be de abassa mo hwe sosora mabra Chelsea for ho o metimi ni maye djuma mo ko support Chelsea why
say me free Manchester ko support Chelsea oh me de panyini bi o ka so wajai team bia me nyini ni o
say
obi a wanyini wa hwe football nyini e bia be 25 years 30 years o se wajai team na support ne ko foforo de bi me njundi
say na kuma da so ho
o ka ne kwa the team ni ne nkoye no de yawo kasa aha sa na tie o ka ne kwa
biggie nyami show e be sang so hia bye